All right, good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather Vorderbruggen, coming to you live from Ravenscar, my backyard and domain of Chirpy the Mockingbird. He was here a minute ago. I don't know where he went now. He might have seen a beetle or something. Searching for a berry, though there's a lot of Yopon berries here for him to eat. I don't know. Chilly morning here on the north side of Houston, 45 degrees, but a very beautiful, I don't know if you can see it, the clouds. Focus. Oh, there we go. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, it's good to be outside. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, Darlene. How are y'all doing? Hey, yo, Diana. Daylight coming, the tribe gets coffee. Hey, yo. I forgot. Sorry, you inspired me. Or maybe it's just the coffee. I made really strong coffee this morning. It's awesome. Hey, good morning, Bernice. Hey, Alan. Hey, S, good morning. Yep. So, like I said, just hanging out. Today is Thursday. So, it's amazing how quickly the weeks go by. Very fast. The days go slow, but the weeks go fast. Hey, Jennifer, good morning. Oh, pretty excited. Actually, some good Amazon news. So we unlocked another achievement in that we can start having or placing video ads when you search for things. And so yesterday I just threw together a quick video ad, 45 seconds for the brain pill, and submitted it, and it got approved, which is Amazon's way of saying yes, because we have to pay money for, these ads to go out. It's like a commercial. But talking to other small businesses, they have a hard time getting their videos through. Like there's all sorts of special rules and everything. And apparently, when you pay attention to details, you can actually, figure out what those rules are and obey them. And then life is good. All right. Hey, good morning, Kimberlyn. Good morning, Rexana. Good morning, Bonnie. Hey, Sparks. Yep, truly a grand rising. It was a beautiful sunrise. And the clouds are, let's see, it looks like the wind is from the south, so hopefully that'll warm things up. Or it's going to rain again. I don't know. We'll see. It's supposed to be nice up in Dallas where I'm teaching Saturday. It's supposed to be cold in the morning. So if you're attending the Dallas class, dress in layers. Excuse me. Dress in layers because it's going to be cold in the morning and then warm up, I believe, basically in the 30s in the morning. And by noon when we end, it'll be in the 60s. So we'll see. Hey, good morning, Pam. Oh, chilly Santa Fe. Hey, Kiri. Critters are fed already. Cool. Hey, Kim. Yep. Do your research. It plays off in the end. My graduate school advisor, Dr. Brenneman, sometimes he shows up. It'd be cool if he showed up this morning. Dr. Brenneman had a saying that 2 weeks in the lab will save you 2 hours in the library. And that was a true statement. Such a true statement. Good morning, Charles. So a lot of what it is Amazon got really big, really fast, and the different parts don't know what they're requiring. And so you get a lot of conflicting information and conflicting directions. Or it's bipolar, one or the other. Hey, good morning, Mike. Good morning, Deborah. It truly is a beautiful tribe, is it not? It's good to be part of a tribe. I've always hung out more with the orcs, so, being part of a beautiful tribe is kind of new and scary and exciting for me. It's like I'm in with the in crowd. What have I done wrong? Whoop. Chirpy! Hello, Chirpy! I saw Chirpy fly by. He's up there in the tree. Sing for us, Chirpy. Wow, suddenly I'm having a flashback to Phantom of the Opera. Sing! Anyway. Why do you guys hang out with me? I don't know this. Oh, cloudy there at your place, Donna. Didn't get to see the sunrise. It was nice here. Still nice. The clouds definitely look cold. We're not doing a puppet show. I'm just showing the clouds. You know, as they just drift. They're like big puffy goldfish. Slowly moving. It looks like some sort of painting. And the camera isn't quite catching the pinkness. There's still hints of pink through it. Oh, non-chirpy birds. Well, they were chirping, but they weren't chirpy. You know what I mean. Let's see. All right, Gary, hard phrase this morning. I have two stalks next to each other in the goat buck pen. Black rubber tank covered in ice, metal tank no ice. Anyone know why black rubber tank has ice but metal tank has no ice? There's got to be a heat capacity thing there, but let's see. Black rubber, so you know, if it's in the sun, it's going to heat up more. But is it going to hold on to the heat? I guess I'd have to look up the heat capacities of rubber and steel and compare them. Nick, even if you just lurk in the background and listen, it's a good tribe to be part of. Oh, I need to talk to you, Nick, about a weekend in January. Yeah, Roxanne, understandable. Things are getting a little hairy again, aren't they? Cold in, Burleson. Yep, cold. Hey, Chirpy, you got a fan. Oh, you got a lot of fans, Chirpy. Maybe you could cut like an album, like Chirpy's top hits. Put it on Spotify. You could earn some money. You could buy your own peanuts, maybe. Thinking about it? Think about it. Okay, I'm back. I think fame is going to Chirpy's crowd. Chirpy's head. Has anyone watched the It Crowd? Is that about the scary clown, but with a bunch of them? I don't know. Hey, good morning, Julie. Thank you, Henry, because you're fun. I'm assuming you're talking to me. I'm just going to egotistically assume you're talking to me. Good morning, Charles. This is true. This is definitely true. It's not shallow, and it has an inquiring mind, which actually brings up a great thing here, Darlene. Segue! So, Merriweather's World tonight. It'll be more along the lines of introducing you to the world. So talking about where food came from and the different things that humans have done to plants to convert them into food. And more importantly, why we did it and the reasoning behind, just to give an idea of, of what we do. But my basic plan, because remember, the Merriweather's World, it will end at 100 episodes. I've decided at that point it's time for something new. So tonight is episode 86. So after that, we got 14 more to go. And so there'll mainly be parts of the world that I find fascinating and I think more people should know about, or the way certain things work in the world to help you understand this magnificent creation, both natural and man-made. So that's my plan for the remaining episodes of Merriweather's World. I will say I have something new in mind, though. After Merriweather's World ends, I'm still working on some stuff here and thinking about it and trying to figure out the timing. But I think you will like it. I hope you will like it. But that'll be later. So, like I said, after tonight, 14 more episodes of Merriweather's World. And then something new comes. Now, the donut shop, that's staying. We're going to be doing the donut. I'm hoping I'll be going, hello and welcome to the donut shop. And I die in my nursing home bed. But we'll see. Okay. Enough about that. Okay, Chirpy starts my cockatiels up in the morning. Oh, that's cool. I didn't think cockatiels needed much starting in the mornings, but hey, if they do, they do. Uh, let's see. Honestly, I would have thought the opposite. Yeah, and that was the thing there. It was kind of sarcasm on my boss's part, or my research advisor's part, that the 2 weeks in the lab will save 2 hours in the library. It was his way of saying spend time in the library and read about things rather than just jumping into it, Mark. Okay? Let's think about that, Mark. Yeah. It's like, but I like jumping into things. Oh, okay. I need to come up with a puppet show. Maybe I need to. Hmm. Ooh, here we go. This is why we have engineers. Wouldn't the black tank have absorbed more heat into the water throughout the day? So yeah, Kiri, here's what you need to do. You need to put a thermometer in the water of the black tank and of the steel tank, because yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Nick. And also the heat in the water is going to be radiated out through the metal more quickly. Well, no, that would cool it. So yeah, I bet that's what it is, Nick. That the black tank, the water itself heated up more. Wait. Wait. Metal tank has no ice. Rubber tank has ice. So wait a minute, Nick. So if the water heated up, that would mean that the metal tank would have ice, which would make sense, and the rubber tank would not have ice. But in this case, the rubber tank had ice. Back to the drawing board. More thought power needed. More caffeine needed. More bacon needed. I don't have bacon, but I have coffee. All right, let's see. Looking forward to your foraging class in Allen, Texas. Cool. It'll be our first time to forage. My kids 19, 16, and 14 will all be in attendance with me. Awesome. Hoping to open their eyes to the food around us. Thank you for coming to Allen, Texas. I'm excited. So this is through the Texas Survival School. I've been teaching for them for 4 or 5 years now. It had been at a place in Royce, Texas, but that piece of property was sold, and so now we're moving it up to the Allen, Texas. I've never been there, but they sent me a lot of pictures, and I think it's going to be even better than the Royce, Texas area. Royce City. Not that Royce City isn't nice, but I'm thinking this new piece of property will have even a better diversity of plants. Let's see. Mike Williams, black trough, moving molecules lose their... Okay, moving molecules lose their heat faster. I'm not sure if I have to think on that one, Mike. Because heat is just a measurement of how fast molecules are moving. And, I mean, they're colliding with each other. Nick, what do you say on this one? Moving molecules lose their heat faster. But if they're starting, if you have... Ooh, puppet show. Here, okay, we have puppet show. Let's see. It's all backwards, so... Hi, I am a cold bottle of water. Hi, I'm a hot bottle of water. My molecules are moving really fast. Fast. Mine are moving kind of slow. Mine are moving fast. And so if I lose my heat, eventually we get to the same spot, and then we should act the same at this point. Okay. So anyway, just thinking, so, I mean, even if it were losing its heat faster, at some point it would reach the same temperature as the cold water, and at which point they would act the same. There wouldn't be any sort of memory effect. Okay, so the IT crowd, as in computer, is some sort of hilarious British, though. Good morning, Amy. I don't know it. Hey, Gwen. Good morning. Welcome to the tribe. This is a weekday morning, 7:30ish to 8 a.m. gathering of people just to hang out and get some social contact in a time of social distancing. It kind of started at back when the lockdowns first started back in March. and just a way of people contacting and reaching out and being part of something so they don't feel so alone. It's also a great place for me to act goofy and do whatever. So welcome. All right. All right. Oh, let's okay. Let's see. Yes. So the Merriweather's World videos will still be up on the YouTube channel, Dr. Merriweather. So there's well, there will be 100 episodes of that. There will be a number of videos from my foraging classes. So it will just be added onto that. But yeah, the Merriweather's World will still be available. And then, but like I said, something new is coming. I'm trying to work out some details. It'll be interesting, I think. But I think a lot of things are interesting, so we'll see. You should make Chirpy a fan page. I made one for my goldfish. He has more followers than I have friends. That would be kind of interesting. I could just set up like a live feed for Chirpy. Maybe, but then that would be time away from me doing things. We'll see. Let's see. The ITCRA. Basically, it's about an IT department. It's a British show, but totally okay on their idiosyncrasies. So it's like kind of like the Big Bang Theory, I would assume. Okay. Myth. Like I said, hot water, they'd say hot water freezes faster than cold. Myth. At some point they reach the same temperature and then they're going to act the same. The people who put the pans of like hot water in the freezer next to the pans of cold water, one of the things that did happen was, usually there's a layer of frost in the freezer and the hot pan melted and then refroze, and so had better contact with the icy base of the freezer, and so there was better heat transfer that way. But if you set them both like on a piece of styrofoam, nope. So no, like I said, no, we can do the puppets again. So hot water, hot water cooling down, cold water, we get the same temperature. And then they act the same. It doesn't can't shoot past it. Ooh, here is some out of the tank thinking. I like this, Jennifer. Are the goats allowed access to the water at night? Maybe they prefer one over the other and keep the water stirred up. That is brilliant. I love that sort of thinking. Most awesome, Jennifer. Here, ding, 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 stars to Jennifer. Whether it's true or not, who knows? But I love that sort of problem solving. That is great. Yes, Amy. Do you have a favorite natural mulch for outdoor plants? Shredded leaves. I'm in the woodlands. Yes. Grass clippings and shredded leaves. I have a number of neighbors that actually go through the effort of every time they mow their grass, they bag the grass clippings instead of mulching them back onto the soil. And so they are used to me running over and grabbing the bags and spreading them, wherever. So, but then also in the fall, the leaf clippings, I've stopped, different lawn care companies that are, hanging out, taking care of people's neighbors' yards, say, hey, those bags of leaves, if you don't want them, I got a place in my backyard for them. So yeah, if you're willing to be bold, yeah, grass clippings and leaf clippings, and they're in the woodlands. I'm down the street from you. I spend a lot of time in the woodlands. I know all the rules and regulations they have, and so probably a lot of people are bagging their clippings and getting rid of them, bagging their leaves. But definitely, those are two really, really good sources. Those are the main things I like. I've in the flower beds in the front yard, the Lowe's and Home Depot, they sell these bags of finely shredded wood. I mean, they're smaller than postage stamps. And I like that. They sell it as a soil amendment, but I like using that as a mulch too, rather than the bigger wooden chips, just because I think it does break down more quickly and feeds the soil and things like that. So mainly, yeah, leaves, grass, and then the big bags of these small, fingernail-sized wood chips from Lowe's or Home Depot that I think they sell as a soil amendment. Oh, don't forget to check out new Rosa's Cafe in Allen. I'm not familiar with that. Ooh, yeah. That could be, yeah. And kind of taking what you say, Justin, rubber possibly insulated the water from the sun better throughout the day. Rubber tank may have been a bit colder at sundown. That's another good possibility. The sunlight. Chirpy likes this one, Jason. You think that's the case? Where'd you go? All right. Yeah, so maybe the metal tank might have heated up and transferred the heat from the metal to the water. Man, now we need thermometers in both tanks and see what they are at sundown. And go from there. Good morning, Tina. Yeah, well, show up late and discover we are having shadow puppet shows. Yeah, well, I was explaining physics. Chirpy is. It's funny when Chirpy chirps, his butt wiggles. It's like if this is Chirpy's butt, it's like chirp, chirp, chirp. It's like I'm gonna start calling you Tweaky. Oop, you didn't like that. Oh, he's chasing another bird away. Okay. Lily says she wants her money back. Oh, okay. The check is in the mail, Lily. That's a term you're going to find a very useful term. Oop. Okay, Doug. Good morning, Doug. I missed the first part of the freezing water in the trough. Was there wind blowing across the surface of the trough that kept it moving? That will help slow down freezing troughs. We put 20-ounce cola bottles with a couple of rocks in the bottle to move her. Oh, so you got the bobbing going around, keeping the water moving. That's a great idea, Doug. This is awesome. So yeah, maybe that might be it. Maybe the metal tank might be filled higher, and so there's more breeze. There's all sorts. See, isn't the world fascinating? All these things. A simple question is, why did the rubber tank freeze, and why did the metal tank not freeze? Leads to all sorts of different possibilities. I love this. This is why everything to me is so exciting, because there's so many different possibilities as to why something could be. And as a scientist, the trick is figuring out what is truth and what is not. So anyway. But yeah, I like the idea of the bottles floating in there. It's kind of like, leaving a trickle of water running in the faucets at night when it gets really, really cold to keep the pipes from freezing. Brilliant, Doug. Okay, so what's on Merriweather's World tonight? I'm going to discuss the history of food, mainly why humans started messing around with wild plants and what they did to them, and what is currently going on, and what the future brings. So basically where our food came from. It's actually really fascinating. Ooh, sourdough toast. That sounds really good. Oh, thank you. Welcome, Glenn. We are here every morning. Subscribe and come back. This is an awesome group of amazing peeps. Yeah, we learn all sorts of stuff. Chirpy has an ego. He's like me. That's why he brought me on as his right-hand man. Right-wing man? I don't know. Let's see. Our rubber troughs freeze much less frequently than our metal ones. The plastic bottle with the rocks helps immensely, but then if we have a sustained freezing in the forecast, we use a tank heater. Okay, so in your case, Tina, you got the metal ones are freezing more quickly than the rubber ones. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we need information here, Kiri. We need locations, we need heights, we need depths of water. Um, it might be just the amount of water. You know, what size, excuse me, how many gallons is each? If the rubber tank is less gallons of water, it's going to cool down more quickly. So, all sorts of things. Oh, okay. Problem with the bottle of rocks. If you have donkeys like mine, they find the bottles of rock most amusing and will pull them out of the tank and play with them and toss them around. Kind of defeats the purpose. Sounds like you then have to tie a rope to the bottle and tie the other end to a cinder block down at the bottom of the tank. Oh, here we go. Yeah, wingman. Oops. That's what we're going. Wingman. Hey, Chirpy, I am your wingman. I love this tribe. They're brilliant. Here's a great question. Why are there so many mimics with plants? Nature is lazy. And if you think about it, that's one. Nature is lazy. So if it finds something that works, it's going to try and repeat it other places. But also, a lot of the plants are trying to solve the same problems. Especially, they're competing in the same ecosystems. They're doing this, that, the other thing. So they have the same evolutionary pressures on them. And so they may come up with similar answers, through the natural selection. That worked, that didn't. So you kind of end up getting similar features. So evolutionary pressure. Hey, good morning, April. Yep, nature is very lazy. Nature doesn't want to expend energy if it doesn't have to. I really need to learn more from nature. All right. Ooh, chilly out here. I'm picturing, Tina, your donkeys, getting them some big beach balls and just tossing them out in the field and watching the donkeys play with the beach balls. That would be funny. Until they popped. You need really durable beach balls, I assume. Let's see. Kimberly, I remember during my 4-H days in Colorado, I was 11 and 12, getting up at 6 a.m. to take care of my sheep before school. I'd haul out buckets of hot water to thaw their water. I wish I had a better education then. Looks like I could have saved a lot of time and effort. This is true. The more you know, the less you have to carry. Hey, good morning, Jennifer. How are you today? Oh, truly, darling, nature is also very opportunistic. Wow. Said that with one try. Opportunistic. I didn't think I'd get it out in one try. Whew. 45 degrees. Oh, there we go. They have balls. They do play with them. They are equine exercise balls made by Kong people. They don't pop. Oh, cool. I guess, I hadn't thought of donkeys as being a playful bunch, but it makes sense. Because they are pretty smart. I don't have any experience with donkeys, very little experience with horses, basically no experience with horses. But from general reading, which I do a lot of, it sounds like donkeys might be a little bit smarter than horses. And so, is that why they need entertainment? Curious mind. Whew. Hey, good morning, Holly. Hey, darling. Hard to spell in one try, too. Well, we did it, darling, you and me. Oops, Jennifer. I did the same thing in Missouri with horses, cattle, ducks, and geese every morning, then every afternoon before and after school. Oh, cool. Speaking of opportunistic plants, I posted a Science Daily article this morning about aspirin and plants for you. Cool. I need to check it out. Hey, good morning, Constance. How are you today? I am shivering here. I guess Captain America isn't a warm enough hoodie for today. Let's see. Horses are big goats in personality. Really? That kind of surprised. I generally consider goats to be annoying, clever, and playful isn't the right word. Mischievous. Yeah. Ooh, this doesn't sound good. I had a donkey. He was hilarious. They are very curious on how things work and come apart. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm just picturing a donkey, two donkeys taking apart an old car they found in the, out in the farmer's field. It's like, hand me a, 7/16 wrench there, Charlie. And okay. Donkeys are definitely smarter than horses, but horses like to play too. Okay. Yeah, and thinking about it, there's all these wildlife videos and pictures of bears and foxes and otters and, things playing with things and cats and dogs. So, yeah. I guess animal, maybe it's just instinctive, playing around with things. Crows. Let's see. My donkeys, goats play with my dog's jolly ball. The donkeys are very smart and remember. Don't do a donkey wrong. They won't forget and they will get their revenge. It's kind of scary. Oh. Oh, here we go. Yeah, if you find one of those, I'm in the market for a donkey that only needs rocks for food, eats rocks, poops compost. That might take some genetic engineering there. Whoa, Constance, you're colder. Whoop. It's colder in South Carolina than it is here. Well, actually, I guess that makes sense because you're farther north. Never mind. Okay. Time for the group take. Yay! Group take, group take, group take. And then for you that are new here, like I said, the Medicine Man Plant Co. That is my company where I sell ancient plants for modern issues. So we got the liver pill. Focus. Cleanse, support, detoxify, protect. Taking the liver pill, getting the liver all good and strong. Healthy liver, healthy life. When they get cold, I have a hard time swallowing. The brain pill, memory, focus, mental clarity, attention. I need to find Mrs. Weather perfume that smells like the brain pill. With the sage and the mushroom and the ginkgo. It's awesome. I'm just picturing you, Jennifer, and the people around you looking at each other. Okay, who's going to remove the trash can from the bull's head? You draw straws or something for that? The immune pill, really important right now. Focus. Support, maintain, prepare, fight. You have an immune system. You actually have two immune systems. You have the innate and the active immune systems. And this supports both. And of course, the weekend is coming. Virility, duration, stamina, power. All right. Like they say, designed for a man, strong enough for a woman. Okay. Oh. My bull loved playing with my truck, which is now fenderless. Yowza. Oh, this is funny. I had a bull calf step through a sawhorse. He drug it up to me to take it off him. Well, I mean, he recognizes you as someone that can help. And like I said, we'll be releasing the anxiety pill. Still working on the formulation. Still doing some testing on it. And to those that contacted me yesterday to be one of the testers, thank you. We do have the testers picked out. We only have we only have 5 bottles of it, so to try, but we'll go from there. Coffee, super powered, plant powered, and mushroom powered. Keep in mind, though, I am not a vegan. I love meat. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I have an 8 or 10 inch for my lab. She likes to chew the handles off. She loves them outside, inside ones. Okay, I'm missing something here. Let's see. Donkeys figure out gates. No, it's very cold out where you're at, Kimberly. Oh, Pam. Let's see. Yep. 46 and rainy here, neither of which my body is fond of. Agree 100% with that. It looks like it's getting cloudier. There's more clouds than there were before. This is true. Nice roasted meat with big chunks of fat on it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Which kind of ties into what Merriweather's World will be replaced with. But again, wow, that was kind of... It's not like Meat World or anything like that. It's you'll see. You'll see. It's going to be a few months, but now I want some bacon. Oh, Dad, Mom, did you get here? I didn't see Dad. I wonder if they might be at the donut shop or something, the real donut shop. I don't know, because Minnesota is closing down again. Weird. Love me my coffee. What else we got going on? Excuse me. What else is going on, tribe? What other scientific problem can we try and group solve together? Wait, is this a real thing? My new favorite show, Meat World. Could be cool. And so am I, Pam. We evolved with these plants and mushrooms. So... It's I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to. I have a tendency to have grand ideas and never follow through with them, and I don't want to put out this grand idea and not follow through with it. But at the same time, I'm a little afraid of making promises. Okay. I will give you the name. The name I came up with for the show that will replace Merriweather's World. I'll give you the name. It is It Easy? Is It Good? Is it easy? Is it good? And then we'll go from there. Is it cold right now? The answer is yes. But there's all these things that I want to do that I don't have time to do. And then I thought, wait, 2 birds, 1 stone. So I should have put my wool shirt on. All right, what else we got? Oh, we got 3 minutes here. I was looking at the hard frost killed my sweet potatoes. I should probably dig them up. I think I'm just going to leave them in the ground, though. Mike, was it you that sent me the asparagus? Like all these funky asparaguses? I think it was you, Mike, and I planted them. And then I also planted the sweet potatoes amongst them. And so the asparagus is still there and the sweet potatoes are dead. So I think I'm just going to avoid disturbing the roots of the asparagus because it takes quite a while for the asparagus to really mature and start doing something. I'm just going to leave it all there. Ew. Pam, no shortages of TP in this house. Too much gastric surgery to run out. Oof, not so good. Okay, cool, Carrie. Thank you. We'll figure this out. Oh, Marshall, Texas. I used to drive through Marshall, Texas on my way out to South Dakota. South Dakota State University. I went to a school down in Marshall, Texas. It definitely had an agrarian feel to it. I was sitting in a friend's living room and a deer walked by holding a banana. It was one that they had rehabbed when young and released, and it managed to get the doors open to take their food. I don't think they were the kind that ever locked their doors, but was able to get the storm door and the front door open. That's hysterical. Yeah, I remember a friend of mine went to school at Marshall for butchering. I wonder if that was the same school. Okay, it wasn't that Mike. Must have been another Mike. Maybe it was a Terry? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm doing with mine too. Just let them sit. Because in the end, I prefer asparagus to sweet potatoes. All right. Pam, that's good. Oops. Yep, the snow makes my morning. It makes my morning too. I keep telling you all, I'm a vampire. I am sucking energy from you so I can make it through my own life. Okay, yeah, Southwestern Minnesota State University. Yeah, I think at least back in the 80s, back when your mom was my age. Anyway, yeah, they had a butchering, I think it might have been an associate's degree, 2-year program or something. But yeah, it was a popular place for butchers to learn the trade. And I probably did go for butchery. Most were ag majors or education majors. Cool. Oh, Holly, we missed you. Glad you could make it. Symbiotic relationship here. That's the best sort. All right, but it is 8 a.m., so I need to get to work. I need to rub my eye. I need to get to work, but I will see you tonight. Merriweather's World, talking about the history of food. Big subject. But I think I have some insights to share with you about where your food came from. We're not talking like agriculture, the processed Twinkies or anything like that. We're talking about your garden variety veggies, that sort of thing. But just trying to show you a little bit more of your world by showing you my world. All right, everyone. Love you very, very, very much. See you tonight, hopefully. See you tomorrow, hopefully. And forever and ever, amen. Love you all. Have a good one.